guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining in. For those of you who have come from Instagram, I'm so glad you guys are here and thank you so much for coming. For those of you who are new, my name is Hijab. I'm 25, or I will tell you guys more about myself as these videos go on, because this is not the last time I'm posting, inshallah. But if you go through my Instagram, you guys would see that I post about everything. I post about skincare, I post about fashion, mostly fashion. I post about a lot of stuff. But one thing that I really want to do with my content is define a direction that I'm going in, and I really want to work on videos that are about modest fashion. I started hijab 4 years ago, और 4 साल में मैंने बहुत struggle की है with modest fashion, especially modest fashion for somebody who is in a chubbier body. So what better way to define my modest fashion wali cheese with a YouTube video जिसमें I talk about my hijab journey, and I believe it's the most precious story that I have. So yes, let's get into this. As I mentioned, 4 years ago, I began my hijab journey, and it just did not start just randomly कि मैं किसी से inspire हुई और किसी ने मुझे मतलब somebody inspired me to do hijab. No living human being like around me inspired me into doing hijab. This happened at an internship that I was bound to be at because of my university. वहाँ पर criteria है कि 3rd year के एक specific semester में you have to आपको कुछ credit hours complete करने पड़ते हैं at an internship. So I got my internship at this small brand, and I was working there with 3 other internees from my class. And then there were 2 people who were seniors, and they obviously were from my university. Somehow they were from my university, but they were seniors and they were working there already. I was not religious, like not at all. Like इतना सा भी religiousness मेरे अंदर नहीं था. And it never even crossed my mind that I could be somebody who would be religious, somebody who did hijab or anything. अब मुहर्रम का महीना शुरू होने वाला था. Like there were like a couple days left in Muharram, और हवा में ना religiousness थी. I have no idea how to define this, but everything around me was very religious. It just somehow was. And I did not even wear modest clothes. Like I was really far from it. Us 4 internees, we were given a task that we had to design something, और उस डिज़ाइन को थोड़ा सा दिखाने के लिए एक मूड बोर्ड बनाना था और उसके ऊपर कुछ चीज़ें लगानी थी that would go with our design. I was looking for a very very specific brooch that I had already seen, but वो मुझे मिल नहीं रहा था कहीं पर. Now one of the seniors, let's just call her Myra, for instance. That was not her name, but let's just call her Myra for instance. Myra was pregnant और उसके पाँव बहुत सूजे हुए थे. So उसने जो है एक बॉक्स के ऊपर अपने पाँव रखे हुए थे to rest, और वो बॉक्स कभी किसी ने नहीं खोला. Like it was, वो जब से वहाँ काम करी थी उससे पहले का वो बॉक्स वहाँ पड़ा हुआ था. As I was looking for the brooch, like the previous day, I remember मैंने अल्लाह पाक से बहुत टाइम बाद दुआ की. मैंने उनसे कहा कि if you want me on this right path, बादल गुर्रा रहे हैं, it's gonna rain, but anyways, मैंने दुआ की कि अगर तो you want me on this right path of religion, just give me a sign, just give me a sign. और ये उससे बिल्कुल अगले दिन की बात है. I was looking for the brooch, and that box was like a couple of levels, right? So it was 1 level, 2 level. इस तरह से उसके अंदर drawers बने हुए थे basically. I asked Myra कि Myra आप अपने पाँव हटाएं, I'm gonna look into the box, and I did. और पहले कुछ box drawers के अंदर मुझे कोई brooch नहीं मिला उस तरह का, the one that I was looking for. So I naturally opened the last drawer. उसके अंदर मुझे brooch तो नहीं मिला. The minute I opened the drawer, I found a book. It was a little booklet. It had a very specific name that I'm not going to say out loud over here. But the context of the book was Welcome to Islam. And it was for people who, were reverts and people who were supposedly new at religion. Me being somebody who had been immodest, I asked for a sign and I got it. और मुहर्रम शुरू हो गया हुआ था. I started studying Islam जितना मैं कर सकती थी as somebody who was very new. I started studying Islam from angles that were not previously introduced to me even as a child. वो चीज़ें मुझे नहीं पता थी. When I started studying Islam, I found out about Bibi Fatima. Now I believe that the minute I started learning about her, not just her, the minute I started learning about the women of Islam and the women who were, you know, Islam के sense में, Islam के point of view से were the embody of women empowerment, that brought the change in me. It was no friend, it was nobody around me who might have, you know, encouraged me into doing hijab. It was them. It was Bibi Fatima and it was Ali Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam who inspired me to do something like that. And a week later, I took my best friend, who's also a hijabi. I've mentioned this in my Instagram videos. My best friend, her name is Laiba. She's watching this right now. Shout out Laiba. I have known her. I'm 25. And I met her for the first time when I was 5. She was 4 at the time. So we've been best friends for a very long time now. But I took her and we went to the closest market and we got like 3 hijabs for me, 2 hijab caps. And I survived almost a year on that. But I never really took off my hijab afterwards. There have been moments where, you know, not my proudest moments, but there have been moments where I have thought about leaving hijab for so many reasons. But then I went to Umrah last month. I did 2 Umrahs, by the way. Life-changing, and I will make another whole video on that. But yeah, that but it wasn't just the Umrah. It was also my experience in Saudi Arabia when I got to see so many other hijabis and niqabis and everybody in modest clothing. That just really inspired me again to be very firm on something that I really do. So yes, that was my hijab story. I don't know if any of you found that interesting, but it's really close to my heart. If you are looking for a sign, my sign was a tiny little book that I found in a drawer of a box that was no longer needed anywhere. But if you need a sign, this is your sign. You can start hijab. Hijab is fard. A lot of people around you are going to tell you that hijab is a choice. I'm not gonna say a lot, but it's not. You have to do it. So search on hijab, educate yourself. Both of my cats are actually messing with my ring light and it's going to... Give me a second. Anyways, take your time, educate yourself on this. And yeah, if you are looking for a sign, this is definitely it. If you liked my story, please leave a thumbs up, leave your comment. And if you are a hijabi, do not forget to tell me all about your hijab stories down in the comments below, or you can just DM me on my Instagram. And yeah, I will see you guys soon in another vlog. Love you. Bye.